Hello everyone. I think we should start the event. So welcome to this event on Microsoft Copilot, your AI assistant for productivity. Um, my name is Marilyn, and I'm so excited to have you all here together as you dive into the transformative power of AI in enhancing our productivity. So if I'm audible, kindly react ndio nijue if I'm audible enough. Awesome. So as we navigate an increasingly digital world tool like Microsoft Copilot are not just innovations, they are essential companions that can help streamline our task, enhance creativity, and boost collaboration. So together we will explore how Copilot integrates with Microsoft application to elevate our workflows and empower us to achieve more with less efforts. Um, I have a fantastic agenda lined up for us, featuring insightful presentations and discussions. Um, I encourage you to engage actively. So if you have any question, just type it in the chat section, and I'll answer it at the end of the event. Allow me to share my screen. Uh-huh. So that's my name. I'm Marilyn. I'm a software developer. So I'll guide you for today's journey. So this event is all about understanding the power of Copilot and how it can enhance your workflow. So yeah, that's my name. A minute. Okay, guys, we can move on. Um, let's at first understand what this term copilot means. So basically, Microsoft Copilot is an AI-powered assistant integrated into Microsoft 365 applications such as Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Outlook, and Teams. It is designed to enhance productivity and streamline workflows built on large language models uh, like OpenAI, GPT-4. Um, it assists users in various tasks by leveraging AI to generate content, analyze data, summarize information, automate repetitive tasks, and offer suggestion. So basically that's it. A Copilot is just an AI coding companion powered by advanced machine learning. It assists in writing codes, suggesting and improving the overall efficiency of your development process. So when you talk about Copilot as an AI-powered coding assistant, we are specifically referring to GitHub Copilot, which is designed to assist developers by leveraging AI to generate and suggest codes in real time as they write. So it's how GitHub transform coding through AI. First, that is real-time code. GitHub Copilot offers suggestions as you type. It predicts the next line of code based on the current context and the programming language in use. This helps speed up coding by auto-completing repetitive tasks or boilerplate codes. Also still natural language to code. One of the standout features of Copilot, it is the ability to generate code from plain English description. Developers can write a comment explaining what they want the code to do, and the Copilot can generate the code. Then Copilot can now generate the corresponding code, making it easier to turn ideas into functional codes quickly. That is how GitHub Copilot, it is designed as an AI powered for coding. Also in real-time assistant, experience seamless integration with your favorite coding environment, providing instant suggestion as you write code. Then it enhances productivity. You're going to see how GitHub, not GitHub, but how Copilot enhances productivity. So uses of Copilot. Copilot application extend across various coding scenarios, offering solutions for developers. One of it is writing codes faster. So real-time code suggestion. Copilot speeds up coding by speeding up coding by suggesting codes as you type, from completing individual lines to generating entire functions. So it's going to help you code faster, since it's going to speed up coding by suggesting codes as you type, from completely individual lines code to generate the entire functions. So boilerplate code generation, that's another use of Copilot. It can automate repetitive tasks by generating common boilerplate codes like setting up classes, function, or API calls. Also for prototyping and also rapid development, codes from natural languages by converting comments into code. Copilot helps developers rapidly prototype and explore ideas without needing to write extensive codes from scratch. There's learning and also exploring new languages. On learning, when working with a new programming language, library or framework, Copilot can suggest proper syntax and code examples, helping developers to learn faster. There's also discovering best practices. So Copilot suggests common use patterns and best practices in coding, thus reducing the need to consult documentation frequently. Also, there's the use of, I've talked about documentation, then generating unit tests. Automated testing, that is Copilot can generate unit tests based on the functions and method you've written, ensuring best test coverage with less manual efforts. Also refactoring and code optimization. Code refactoring, Copilot can assist in improving or refactoring existing codes by suggesting cleaner codes, more efficient ways to implement the logic. Then optimization suggestions. It can recommend optimizations for performance, readability, or structure, making code more maintainable. Enhancing code readability, comment generation. Copilot can generate comments based on the code you are writing, explaining what each function or block does, which helps to improve the code documentation. Any question? You're all good. We move on. Okay, we can move on then. We have seen the uses of Copilot, that is from code generation, code completion, document generation, bug detections, writing code factor, prototyping, and also rapid development, boilerplates, code, stuff to do with experimentation, that is developers can test out different solutions or approaches quickly using Copilot real-time code suggestions. Also still learning and exploring new languages and also framework and generating unit tests. I've talked about all that. So if you want to know more of the usage of Copilot, you can, I'm going to share a link of Microsoft Learn. You can go ahead and read the, let me, okay, we can now discuss the Copilot capabilities. These are all, okay, it's all the same with the uses of Copilot. There's no much difference. That is code completion, suggesting code snippets and completing lines as you type. There's code translation, that is converting code between different languages. Code optimization, improving efficiency and performance. Then code refactoring, restructuring code to improve readability and also maintainability. Code debugging, the same thing that I've talked about the usage. There's no much difference there. Let's now talk about integrating Copilot with our IDE. So integrating Copilot into the workflow is a seamless process designed to enhance your existing development environment. For instance, if you are using VS Code or JetBrains, that is the IDE, you can select the one which you prefer for your development. So for instance, I do use VS Code. So I've integrated Copilot with my IDE. So first thing, you have to choose your preferred IDE. That is, if you want to use VS Code or you want to use JetBrains, then you install an extension, download and install Copilot extension from the marketplace of your IDE. Then log in and configure, log in with your GitHub account and customize Copilot setting to your preference. Then you can start your journey. You can begin your journey with coding with, you can begin your journey of coding with Copilot. I could have shown you an example, but I'm going to show you at the end of my presentation. So if you don't have an extension of Copilot, you can install it on your VS Code. You can install an extension on your you can install an extension on your preferred IDE. It's going to help you code faster if you are a developer. Let's talk about now the best practices. The best practices of using Copilot. So optimize your use of Copilot to maximize its benefit and ensure a smooth development experience. First, you have to understand the user case, define the specific task you want to accomplish with Copilot. If you want to accomplish with Copilot, whether it's writing code, generating documentation, or refactoring, clarify with the help you use it more effectively. Provide context when using Copilot, provide as much context as possible This includes comments, variable names, and function signatures. The more information you give, the more accurate and relevant the suggestion will be. Then the interactive development. Use of Copilot interactively start with a rough draft and refine it's based on the suggestion. This allows for incremental improvement and more tailored output. So you have to interact. You have to have that interactive way with Copilot for it to give you more tailored output. Then reviewed suggestion carefully carefully always review the suggestion that is provided by Copilot. While it can offer a useful insight, it's essential to ensure that the generated code aligned with your project requirement and also standards. Use comments, write comments to explain your intentions or desired outcome in your code. Copilot can leverage these comments to generate more relevant code snippets. Also, learn from suggestions. Analyze the code that is generated by Copilot to understand different coding patterns and techniques. This can improve your coding skills over time, and also stay up to date. Keep up with updates and new features of Copilot as the tool evolves. New functionalities may enhance your workflow. Also integrate with your workflow. You have to integrate Copilot into your development environment. This could involve using alongside version control, CI, CD pipelines, or other tools you use. Also leverage code snippets. Use Copilot to generate reusable code snippets or templates for common patterns in your project, saving you time and also effort in the long run. And also collaborate with others. Share Copilot capabilities with your team. Collaborate projects can benefit from collective project, collective insights, sorry, and code reviews, enhancing the overall development experience. Yes, those are some of the best practices that you can have by staying up to date, integrating your workflow, leveraging code snippets, collaborating with others. You learn from suggestion. You use comments strategically. Review suggestions. Also, provide context and understand your use case. Define the specific task. Um, I'm going to have some YouTube videos to showcase the use of GitHub Copilot. Not only GitHub Copilot, but the use of Copilot. But I'm going to do that at the end of my presentation. Let's see how to improve our productivity, because our topic for today was how Microsoft Copilot can improve your productivity, how the Microsoft Copilot AI can improve your productivity. One is automate repetitive tasks. Use of Copilot to automate repetitive coding tasks such as writing boilerplates, code snippets, setting up function or generating configuration files. This saves times and reduces the risk of errors. So it automates repetitive tasks. That's how it improves the productivity. It reduces the time spent on tedious coding tasks by leveraging Copilot code generating and completion capabilities. That's one. Another one is quick code suggestion. Task advantage of Copilot ability provide code suggestion in real time. As you type, it can offer completion, which can speed up coding significantly. It can generate documentation. So when you use Copilot to generate documentation for your code automatically, you can provide a brief description of function or classes, and it can help create a comprehensive doc string of or comments. That's just an example. Then it's rapid prototyping. When brainstorming new features or functionalities, use Copilot to quick prototype ideas. You can generate initial implementations and iterate based on its suggestion. Also, for learning and references, if you are unfamiliar with a specific library, for instance, uh, or a framework, let me say a framework, for instance, React. So if you are unfamiliar with React, you can ask Copilot for examples and usage patterns. This helps you learn faster without even needing to search through to go through the entire documentation, because we all know how reading a documentation can be tedious. So you can use a Copilot. You can ask Copilot for examples and usage patterns. This helps you to learn faster without need to go through the entire documentation. Also, refactoring codes. Using Copilot to suggest improvements or refactor existing code, it can offer alternative implementation that may be more effective and also readable. What do I mean by refactoring of code? That is by the this AI, this Copilot is going to suggest improvement or refactoring of existing codes. It can offer alternative implementation that, sorry guys, sorry about that. So it can refactor existing code, offering alternative implementation that may be more efficient for you to use. Also, let's talk about debugging assistant. If you encounter errors, Copilot can help you debug by suggesting potential fixes based on the context of your code. You can ask it to explain errors or recommend troubleshooting steps. So if you use Copilot, it can help you debug those errors. Yes. So another point, uh, enhancing code quality. If you utilize Copilot to suggest best practices, design patterns, and coding standards, this can lead to cleaner, more maintainable codes. So you can use Copilot to suggest for you codes that is going to that they're going to, sorry about that. You can use Copilot to suggest best practices and also design patterns and coding standards that can lead to more cleaner and more maintainable code. And also there's collaborative development. If you are working with a team or in a team, Copilot can help standardize coding practices by suggesting styles and also structures across the code base. Yeah, that is if you are working with a team. Another point is by exploring new languages or frameworks. Whether when learning a new programming a language or a framework, for instance, if you are learning Python or PHP or a framework like Django or React, when you use a Copilot to generate code snippets, this can help you understand the syntax and idioms faster instead of going through the entire present, not present, the entire documentation, because I know how documentation can be tedious. Yes, so that's how Copilot can improve your productivity. So we can use actually this AI, that is the Copilot AI, is integrated in PowerPoint, also in Word, in Outlook, in GitHub, in Teams. These are some of the Microsoft technologies I'm talking about. That is in Excel, Microsoft Excel, Microsoft PowerPoint, Microsoft Word, Microsoft Outlook. There's also GitHub Copilot. The one I was telling you guys, you can integrate GitHub Copilot by the use of preferred IDE. I'm going to show you, I have 6 demos, but there are more other technologies, Microsoft technologies, um, which Copilot AI is integrated in. So let me start with this one. Yeah, so that's, sorry about that, guys. Um, Let me show you for Microsoft Word, what it can do. You have seen for PowerPoint, so you can integrate with it in PowerPoint to create more and more appealing slides. Let's see in Word what Copilot can do. Okay, let's move on. So I want to take a moment note that using Microsoft Copilot, especially in application like PowerPoint, um, requires a subscription. This means that if you are interested in harnessing its full potential, be assured to take your Microsoft 365 subscription or consider upgrading if needed. So whatever I'm showing you here is not free. If you want to integrate that Copilot, that AI into PowerPoint or Word or Outlook or GitHub, you must have a subscription, but not the normal account. Yes. Let's see this one for Outlook. Okay. Um, Let me just discuss about Outlook Copilot. So in Outlook, Outlook Copilot is designed to assist users in managing their emails and calendars. That is more effectively by leveraging AI capabilities. It helps streamline communication, schedule meetings, and prioritize tasks. So the key features, one of it is smart email drafting. So Copilot can help you draft emails by suggesting responses based on the context of previous conversation. This saves time and ensures that your communication is clear and also relevant. Meeting scheduling, it can automatically suggest optimal meeting times by analyzing participants' availability and preferences, making it easier to coordinate schedules. Another feature is task management. Copilot can create tasks based on emails or conversation, helping you keep track of important follow-ups without manually entering them into a task list. Another one is integration with other apps. I talked about that. So Microsoft 365 apps allows for a cohesive workflow across emails, calendars, and also task management. So one of the benefits of having it is it increased efficiency. So by automating a routine task, Copilot frees up time for more strategic activities. It enhances communication, that is, help ensures that your messages are on point and also professional. Improved organization, it keeps you organized by managing scheduling and task efficiency. There is better collaboration, that is facilitates smoother coordination with team members by streamlining meeting setups and follow-ups. So we have this one for, let's go through GitHub Copilot. Okay, so for GitHub Copilot is an AI-powered code completion. tool developed by GitHub in collaboration with OpenAI. It uses machine learning models to suggest code and entire function based on the context of the code being written. So one of the key features of GitHub Copilot is GitHub Copilot provides real-time code suggestions as you type. It helps you to accelerate the code process. It can suggest the entire line of code or complete functions. As I think umeona kwa video. Then contextual awareness. The tool understands the context of your current code and can provide suggestions that fit into the project. It learns from your coding style and preferences over time. There's also multi-language support. It can support a variety of programming languages, including Python, JavaScript, talk of TypeScript, Ruby, and more, making it versatile for different projects. And also learning for public repositories. So Copilot is trained on a vast amount of public availability code from GitHub, allowing it to offer suggestions based on the best practices and common patterns. Also integration with IDEs. I've shown you that slide. So you can integrate a popular IDE like JetBrains or VS Code, allowing developers to use it within their existing workflows. Yeah, so the benefits are there's increased productivity. That is by suggesting codes, snippets, and completing repetitive tasks. Copilot can reduce the time developers spend on coding. There's enhanced creativity. Developers can explore new coding patterns and approaches they might have considered. That is fostering maybe innovation. There's code quality improvement. That is by suggesting best practices and common patterns. Copilot can help improve the overall quality of the code that is being written. Then learning tools for new developers. Copilot serves as an interactive learning resource, providing examples and also suggestions that can help improve their coding skills. We have one last video that is for Microsoft 365. Excel. This one is for Excel. Let's see. Awesome. So for Microsoft Excel, it's a powerful spreadsheet application that is widely used for data analysis, calculations, and visualization. It provides the users with tools to organize data, perform complex calculations, and create charts and graphs. So what Microsoft Excel is used for, first is data organization. Users can organize data in tables and also in spreadsheets, allowing for easy sorting, filtering, and also searching. And formulas and functions. Excel offers a vast arrays of building-in formulas and functions for performing calculations, including mathematical statistics and logical operations. Then there's data visualization. Users can create various types of charts and graphs to visualize data, trends, and also insight effectively. Then there is the pivot tables. The features allows users to summarize large data sets and perform complex data analysis quickly and also effectively. Then there's conditional formatting. Users can apply formatting rules to cells based on their values, making it more easier to highlight important data points, and also collaboration tools. So Excel supports real-time collaboration, allowing multiple users to work on documents and also see in real time. Um, so the importance of using Microsoft Excel or using Copilot in Excel, that is the smart data entry. It can suggest data entries and complete formulas based on the context of the spreadsheet, reducing manual efforts. Then automated insights. Copilot can analyze data, patterns, and also trends, providing users with insights and recommendation based on the data. Then the template generation. Copilot can help our users create templates for common tasks such as budgeting, track expenses, or project management. Um, some of the benefits tumeona ni kama tu there is improved accessibility, and natural languages processing makes Excel more accessible to users who may not be familiar with advanced formulas or functions. Time saving. It's going to save your time by streamlining processes and also reducing manual tasks. Users can save time and also increase productivity. There is enhanced decision making. So with this AI, this Copilot, users can make informed decision that is based on data analysis without needing to extensive expertise. There is increased efficiency. This AI, that is Copilot, helps automate repetitive tasks, allowing users to focus on analysis rather than data entry. Yes, so I think we should rewatch that video for the last time before we call it a night. Let me play it one last time. Okay, so I have some additional information here. Just a reminder, subscription requirement. You must have like a subscription to Microsoft 365 ukuwe able kutumia that AI, that is the Copilot AI. Yes, you must have that subscription. 1 minute. Yes, yes. So you must have like, yeah, the subscription requirement is so much important. So to access the full the capabilities of Copilot in those various Microsoft 365 applications, you must have a subscription to Microsoft 365. And also for continuous improvement, Microsoft is committed to evolve these AI tools based on the user feedback. So ensuring that Copilot continues to meet the changing needs of users. Those are some of the like key takeaway points. Um, that is, we know Copilot. We all know that Copilot is a AI-powered productivity. So Microsoft Copilot, it enhances productivity. That is by automating those tasks and providing intelligent suggestion across application. We all use ChatGPT here. Tunajua when we use ChatGPT, it makes our work easier compared to ukifanya peke yako, it's kind of tiresome. Then the contextual assistant, Copilot understands the context of your work. It allows it to offer relevant insight and also streamline your workflow, whether in Outlook or whether in Excel or in GitHub. But you cannot do this if you have a normal account. You must have an account that has subscription. Also, in real-time collaboration, that is the integration of Copilot to facilitate better collaboration among team members. That is making it easier to communicate and also share ideas and work together on a project. So it's very user-friendly with features like natural languages queries and smart data entry. That is, Copilot makes advanced functionalities more accessible even for users who may not be familiar with all these features. Um, also learning and resources. It encourages the for learning. I would encourage you guys to use it for learning purpose. Let me show you something that is unique with Copilot. You can create a lot of content. I think I'd forgotten that. We can create a lot of content using using Copilot. Mhm. Mhm. So Copilot is just another chat GPT. It's another GPT. GPT is a language model, a large language model. So you can create content using Copilot. It can create AI images. It can create content for Instagram, either TikTok or Facebook. Let me just trace. That's what that's how powerful Copilot is. You can create any content, you can generate images. In ChatGPT or in GPT, you cannot generate any image if you don't have a pro account. But if you have for this one, for to have an account, you see it generates images that are AI that are AI, but in ChatGPT can do this. But this one is free. You're not going to pay for it. But if you want those if you want it to if you want like Copilot integrated in those Microsoft application, that is for instance PowerPoint or Excel or Outlook, you have to pay for it. But normally using Copilot, it's free. But integrating it with using it being integrated in those applications is where you pay for the subscription. But normally using it, it's free. Come to ChatGPT, so you can use Copilot to generate content for you. Yes. So that, I think that is the last thing chenye sikuwa nimeonyeshana. The rest of it I've shown you what Copilot can do, and also the uses of Copilot. Yeah, and that's it from me. And thanks guys for joining the event. So if this event has been impactful and helpful, you can react. I'll appreciate. You can use the react icon on top if you have benefited from this meetup. Thanks Duncan, thanks Karen, thanks Arnold, and thanks guys for joining today's event. I appreciate. Yeah, no more. I think the meeting is over because yeah, it's over. And thanks guys for joining. Next week we'll have another event on Azure, but I'll communicate earlier in advance. Oh, certificates. Don't leave kindly a minute. Before you leave, kindly share your emails. Just type your email on the chat session. If you want a certificate, just share your email via the chat session, and I'm going to share those certificates by the end of this week. And also, I'll give out LinkedIn vouchers. Yes. So just type your email, your active email. by the end of this week, you're going to get your certificate.